Hey people, I'm back. So real quick, I just wanted to do a video talking about the Afro Roots dance class I will be teaching in Chicago. Um, a lot of you know I'm from New York, born and raised in New York City, and I've been a dancer since I was 5, but since I've been grown, I've been a serious student of African dances of the African diaspora, and that is one reason why it was so hard for me to leave New York, because in New York I have access to everything. If I want to study Haitian dance, got some of the best teachers. If I want to study Afro-Brazilian, Congolese, Afro-Puerto Rican, we have all that popping in New York. The only other city I've been to that has that wide plethora of stuff is the Bay Area. And so, I love Chicago. It's a city with a lot of potential, but some of the issues, there are things I like better about Chicago and there's things I like better about New York. Overall, I say I like New York the most because I have access to anything I want in New York, anything. And in New York, you have the best of the best who come there, and people are progressive minded. So Chicago can be kind of like on this mob mentality. They can be very cliquish, whereas like New York is, if you're good, you're good. We don't care if you're from New York, if you're not from New York, if you're good, you're good, and we welcome that. And so I'm saying that to say that the dance scene here in Chicago it has a lot of potential, but it's lacking. It's not all that it could be for such a major city. And I feel like that's probably true with the arts in general. That's why most people from the city who are into music or acting, and they leave for New York, LA, or Atlanta. But there's lots of West African dance in Chicago, but I don't see any Afro-Caribbean. And I study with masters. I'm getting ready to go back to Cuba next week, to Santiago de Cuba, which is very far from Havana and very different. And I'll be studying with the Katumba Dance Company. But I've also studied a lot of Afro-Puerto Rican bomba in New York with masters, and also in Puerto Rico. I've studied Haitian Afro-Cuban stuff. I dance for traditional Haitian dance companies. So for years, I've been studying a lot of different things, and I don't feel like I know enough to teach one particular thing. Because the people who teach Haitian dance or Afro-Brazilian, Afro-Puerto Rican, that's like a lifelong of studying just that one thing. But most of my teachers only know that one thing. They don't know the full gamut. So I study everything, but really rooted in Haitian stuff. Like Haitian, I love Afro-Cuban as well, but the dancers from Haiti have like gotten me and affected me the most. And my teacher in New York, who I study with, who's amazing, Peniel Guerrier, he's one of the teachers I study with, but he's one teacher who's had the greatest influence on me, especially when it comes to teaching style. If you're ever in New York City, definitely check out his class. But lately he's been asking me to sub for him sometimes in New York, because technically I live in Chicago, but I go back to New York every single month because New York feeds me. I will be so uninspired without New York in my life. All my teachers are in New York. And so I'm teaching a class in Chicago that I call Afro Roots. And really, because I could say Afro-Caribbean, but I don't want to say that because it's not just Afro-Caribbean. It's Afro-South American. We'll be exploring movements from Brazil, from Colombia, from Peru. We'll also be exploring Afro-American traditions like twerking and New Orleans second line movements, which are... Nobody does it better than New Orleans people. I could do a little something throw that in there. And also movements from the Caribbean, from Puerto Rico, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic. There's two. Okay, I can't with these flies. These bees flying around me. So I'll be teaching this class in Chicago, and it's going to start on Saturdays from 2 to 3 p.m. I'll be posting the information soon. It won't be every single Saturday because... Come on. Get away from me. Shit. Sorry. It won't be every single Saturday because I travel. I will be in Minnesota in early October for a Haitian dance conference with Afro Janan, who's an amazing Haitian dance teacher, and she put on this conference last year that I went to. And it's not just Haitian, she also brings Afro-Cuban, Congolese, various other Afro-diasporic stuff. So I will be out there when I get back from Cuba, from Santiago, studying with Katumba. Santiago de Cuba is different than Havana. They do a lot of Haitian Afro-Cuban, which is different than Haitian traditional stuff, and it's also different than the regular Afro-Cuban stuff. And so a lot of you who've been following my work over the years have heard me talk about this and talk about how I believe in these dances, how much medicine is in these dances, how much I've learned from these dances. And so I want to spread that, and I want to bring that to Chicago. And so it took me a while to find a studio to teach at, because people here, I don't know, they put you through stuff for no reason. Like, they put you through stuff like they don't want to make money or something, you know. New York and LA are not like that. But that was a bit annoying, but I finally found a studio to teach at. And so I will be posting the schedule soon. My first class I want to say it's going to be this coming Saturday, but there's a slight chance that I may have to go to New York. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but I will know that by tomorrow. And I'll be posting this video on YouTube, and I'll be putting the schedule below, and I will be posting the information on Instagram. The class will be open to men and women, people of all ages. Children are welcome, like all ages, abilities, sexuality, gender. It's open to everyone, beginners, everybody. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know about that class that's coming up. Okay, so I hope you guys have a good day, and if you're in Chicago or you know people in the Chicago area who might be interested, please send the information to them. Okay, so have a good day. Bye.